Hey y'all, Halfmilesniper here, back on the Whittington Center sight-in range in Raton, New Mexico, up at 7,000 feet. Up here to shoot a pistol match, and as always, I bring rifles. Not to a pistol match, but to shoot for fun after the pistol match. So today we're going to shoot the 6 Creedmoor, and we're going to shoot a following group since we just cleaned it and scoped the bore. And we're going to see how the 109 grain Bergers run up here. And then we're going to see how the 107 grain Sierra Match Kings run up here. So y'all sit back, kick your feet up, enjoy the ride. So y'all might notice I'm wearing a normal hat rather than just a ball cap. Well, that's because the sun's been beating down on me all day. Trying to keep a little bit of sun off the back of my neck. It's dark and red enough back there as it is. So, got my target up. It's for the 6 Creedmoor. We're going to shoot a following group on the upper left. We're going to shoot 109 Bergers on the upper right. And we're going to shoot 107 grain Match Kings on the bottom left. It's going to be interesting because we cleaned all that carbon out of the tuner brake. We're going to see if that made a big difference, because last time the following group was exactly where the groups have been. There was no shift, no change. And it was a smoking group. It was a 0.199 or 19 something inch group, 0.19 inch group. So let's see if I can do that again today here at the end of a long day of shooting. So let me get the camera set up here. We'll hoof it on back and we'll start shooting. Alrighty, so our following group is going to be the same mixed brass ammo we shot our following group with last time. Be interesting to see how cleaning the tuner brake affects the shot. I'm hoping not at all. Unfortunately, since I have a tuner brake, I can't run the can on this gun, and this gun's not set up to run a can anyway. So the wind really is screaming, so these 109s might get pushed around a little bit too. So we're going to shoot a 3-round following group with the 109 grain Bergers. I don't remember if it's the 35.3 grains of Varget or 38.2 grains of H4350. And it's mixed brass. Okay. Top left target. And remember, the trigger on this gun is set to 1 pound 6 ounces. 2763.9. They're running considerably slower here at altitude. $27.92.1. I rushed that one. 2807 86.0. Still a pretty stinking good fouling group, if you ask me. And again, that was mixed brass. It gave us a 2787.6 average. So it's running 60 feet per second slower up here. Very strange. We had an extreme spread of 41.1 and a standard deviation 17.9, which are not the normal numbers for this gun. I'm wondering if the group being just slightly right is compliments of the wind. Actually, looks like I still had some wind dope on from the last PRS match. So, my bad. Let me clear this out and get set up. We're going to shoot the 109 Bergers next. Give me a second to load up. Okay, so I have 5 rounds of the 109 grain Bergers with 38.2 grains of H4350. We're going to be shooting that on the top right target. .27, 72.5. .2786.4. I'm going to leave the scope set right where it is. I'll change it after this 5-shot group. .2783.8. .2816.7. .2789.6. Okay, here at 7,000 feet, my match load, which runs 2850 at the elevation where I compete, is only running 2789.6 up here. Gave me an extreme spread of 44.2, standard deviation of 14.8. Now, I don't know if that's me getting a little sloppy on my load because I loaded in a hurry, or if there's something else going on. Can't blame cleaning the gun because it's still shooting a decent group. Okay, I'm going to reload for the 107 Sierra Match Kings and reset the chronograph. I'll bring y'all right back. I tell you what, the wind whipping through the vent holes here on my hat, it's like having air conditioning under my hat. And speaking of hats and caps, I should have brought my new Halfmilesniper ball cap, because the one I wore is my old one and it's kind of trashed. But I do have a brand new one at home. And if y'all are interested in that, or shirts or cups or mugs, there's a link to my merch in the description below. So check it out if you so inclined. You can also check out my affiliate links in the pinned comment below. But that's too much talking, not enough shooting. We're going to continue on with the 107 grain Sierra Match Kings being pushed by, double check my note, 38.6 grains of H4350. I did move the scope a little bit to the left. Let's see if I moved it enough. And this will be on the bottom left target. .62.0. The wind's kicking up again. .50.6. .4847.7. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but the wind is really making my hat move around, which is making me move around. .2864.6. .2819.6. I'm here to tell you, those 107s shoot pretty stinking good. Of course, you already see that. So our average, 2848.9. Our extreme spread was 46.1. And our standard deviation, 16.0. I'm not accustomed to that. We had a really good standard deviation until that last shot, I think. Last time I looked, it was sitting at 7.7. But the wind is picking up. Let's go get that target. Get things measured up. Well, based off of what I'm seeing in the scope, I don't think cleaning the brake had any effect on our point of impact. Things are looking good down there. Hopefully they measure out good. Bring it back in a second. Well, let's see. Is it still running? It is. Okay, following group, that is still my wind dope from the PRS match. I thought I took it off. I went the wrong way, and I added it to my wind dope. I took all my wind dope off, and we did that. So that's going to be a 0.6. That's going to be a 0.6 for a 5-shot group. I'll take that. And maybe a 0.6 for the following group as well. Be interesting if that's how it measures out. That 6 Creed shoots mighty fine. Alrighty, 6 Creedmoor following group. Measured out at a 0.440. I'll take that. 5 shots with the 109 Berger and 38.2 grains of 4350, H4350, gave us a 0.543 inch group. And the Sierra Match Kings at 38.6 grains of H4350 gave us a 0.535 inch group. The 107s were actually running at my target speed of 2850-ish. The 109 Bergers, which run 2950 at home, were only running 2790, 2789, something like that. So they're running a bit slower up here. We'll have to see how they shoot on the Buffalo, both of the 109s and the 107s. And then I'll have to play with the 107s and see if I dare try taking them out to a mile. So, interesting, that was loose again. The mile target. I was able to talk to the range boss today, and I will be able to get access to the mile target. Can't do it in the mornings because we have our pistol match. Can't do it in the afternoon because right now the wind is screaming and it's supposed to be windy conditions through the rest of the week. But I'm going to continue with can'ts. And then I can't use that range at all Friday, Saturday, or Sunday because there's a long range class being put on. So I might be able to do an evening run at the mile target. Last shot has to be fired before official sunset. So let me take a look at my phone and see what they say sunset is right now. That's weather. I'm gonna have to research that because I know I've seen it before on my phone when it says sunrise, sunset. So it may be an evening shoot. So yeah, as long as we don't have thunder boomers and the wind continuing on into the evening, wind usually lays down pretty steady around here before the sun goes down. So that'll be interesting. It'll be different. I'm very pleased to see that cleaning the brake had no effect on my point of impact. Cleaning the bore had no effect on the point of impact. Things are looking good. The 6 Creed is a good shooting rifle. So, hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to head over and play on the Buffalo after we get done with our practice tomorrow. If there's something, match being shot on the Buffalo range, I can go to the other range and maybe shoot the 600-yard plate. But after shooting a mile and shooting the Buffalo and shooting 600 yards in PRS matches, that's just a chip shot. I got to challenge myself a little more. But, okay, with all that being said, thanks for hanging with me. I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you so much. As always, Halfmilesniper reminding y'all, stay strapped or get clapped. Carry everywhere you can. Get a CCW if you need one. Times are definitely changing out there. No one's coming. You are your own protection. And as they say, when seconds matter, the police are minutes away. Time to head back to the cabin, get a shower. Time for an adult beverage. And we'll catch y'all next time. So y'all remember, stay safe, keep shooting. We'll catch you next time.
Send it. Hit.